Good evening, world. Sorry, America. Sorry, good afternoon. It's coming to the afternoon. Good noon, right? Just woke up. Yeah, I set my alarm for 9 and I slept in. I ended up waking up at 12:30. Like, I make a video today. My next video, I'll make New Year's Eve. Wednesday. I'm going to take tomorrow off. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my CFO video. I haven't that's cold, I know. Been going on for decades up here in Canada, right in the CFO. It's cold, man. Yeah, but not about the CFL, it's not my problem, right? Yeah. I've been saying it's really a masterpiece. Oh yeah, it is, man. It's the greatest story ever told, man. It's a masterpiece. That's why the Keats want to control it, man. You know I did it, man. I mean, yo, Ivan didn't just write some shitty book to make money. He wrote a masterpiece, man. That's the greatest story ever told. And it's gonna be so popular, the world's gonna love his book, man. They're gonna love it more than Star Wars and Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Yes. Sayings are more popular than all those IPs. More popular than Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Harry Potter. If Ivan makes his $20 million off his book, he can start his film studio with VJ Scott's Entertainment. Yes. Fund his movie for $3 million. Fund his game for $500 million. Sell his merchandise and his brand's like a $50+ billion brand and profit. Yeah, they know that. That's why they want to control my brand. They don't want to be that rich. With VJ, obviously, it's an envy they have. God gave you the keys, Ivan. That way you can live that life with VJ, man. Yeah, man. Live the amazing rich life. Owning your $1 billion house. Like, a $10 million house is fucking high tech, man. A $10 million house is already like fucking like high tech. 20 million, 30 million is fucking high tech, man. I'm putting $1 billion towards my house. That's something unheard of, man. That's better than even Iron Man. What you see in Iron Man the movie is something unheard of. Maybe you're gonna want an unheard house, man. Yeah. Ivan, what if you make under 15? If I make under 15, I won't put $1 billion towards my house. I'll put maybe 600, 700 million towards my house. Well, I should make at least my 50 billion plus off the book, right? 15, 20, 25 billion around there I make off the book. As IBJ's curious, I know how much money, by the way. I made like $18 million. You made $18 million off your book. I'm like, yeah, shit, holy shit, you won a lottery, I know. It's a lot of money, I know. Richer than all the celebrities now, right? Yeah. You'll be shocked. Yeah, I will. I'm like, holy shit, I'm richer than all the Hollywood celebrities like Keanu Reeves and Will Smith and Tom Cruise. I'm richer than all those guys. Like, my whole life, I grew up watching those guys. They were like my idols. But this is before I didn't know I was God. Obviously, the doors were locked on me. You know, Ivan's only poor because the gatekeepers on the doors. But yeah, the gatekeepers on the doors. That's why I'm poor. Otherwise, I'd be filthy rich. I'd be richer than all the Hollywood celebrities. You know. That's why God gave me the keys. Because he knew, yeah, Ivan is my son. The world would he's a Milwaukee man machine. The world would buy all the stuff. He would make his billions, but the gatekeepers lock the doors, and I have to give him the keys. That way, he can open the door himself, and they don't dupe him. He can make his billions, obviously. That's why God gave me the keys. Because he knew I could make my easy money. That's why he gave me the keys. That way, the gates don't dupe me, and they don't steal my money, man. knew they would steal my money, give me peanuts. That's why I gave them the keys, man. The kingdom. The gatekeepers have now. They do feed you. They're going to do me too, Ivan. Duh. They do thorough justice. They're going to do me too. There they go. She's just stupid, man. You got Duke there. Yeah, Ivan, I got Duke. Get me out. Get me out of here. I got Duke. I want to live that life with you, Ivan. Yeah, VJ's living the life. Yeah, she's living the life, but she's not a multi-billionaire, VJ, right? She's a multi-millionaire, but she's not. She is living the life, but like she wants to live the multi-billionaire life, not the multi-millionaire life. Tori Justice can't afford a jet. She has like a $2 million nice house, but it's not like the $1 billion house I'm gonna be building. It's like that's unheard of, man. Like Batman, yeah. Hollywood actors get to part up, and directors get to part up my house, man. My yacht too. Get drunk and everything, yeah. So. Will Peter Jackson shop at your house? Yeah, he will. He can't afford a house like that. And if he does, that's like all his money gone, right? Peter probably has about $1 billion in his bank around there. So he can't afford that house. But I heard he owns a $100 million, like, huge estate in New Zealand. He owns like a $100 million house, Peter. That's fucking nice. But it's not my $1 billion house, right? That's my point, right? This guy, this is your placement. This is your house. I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit. This is much nicer than Bob Shea's mansion I partied up at in Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Bob Shea owned like an $11 million mansion according to the book. And Peter partied up there with some of the actors and crewmen. I'm going to have a $1 billion house. I'm going to have a big party in my house, man. The Hollywood actors, my 17. And Peter or Mel Gibson. An amazing party, man. Randy Wallace, all those guys get drunk at my house. Yeah. Yeah, man. Will the actors have a blast year parties? Oh yeah, they will. Those are nice perks, man. Nice perks, yeah. They're all gonna say, yeah, man, I partied up at IBG's house. They have an unheard house, man. Blows all these executives' houses out of the water in Hollywood, yeah. John Vega, Vaughn, Josie, you want to Addie Circus, all gonna tell like the actors in Hollywood during the 4 years when they go to events in Hollywood, they're gonna tell them, yeah, man, Sky Source blows out of the water, man. Yeah, man. Ivan sponsored me with all these high-end clothes for the shoots, like a $3,000-$4,000 suit, shoes, cologne. Really, yeah, man. I got sponsored with high-end clothing for the shoots, man. For the magazine shoots, like we get to keep the clothes and the cologne and everything. Yeah. He has a high-end house. He has an autograph yacht, man. I partied up there, and the fans are crazy, man. The world famous, man. Yeah. Scarces was on the water. I signed my mega deal too, right? Yeah. Will you tell the secretaries to tell their agents that make sure they don't eat too much? Yeah, I will. But yeah, make sure the actors don't eat. The actors can eat a breakfast, but don't eat too much, as Ivan will be taking you out to a nice dinner after you sign your contracts, your movie contracts. Me, Peter, or Mel Gibson, and VJ and the 17 will take the Hollywood actors out to dinner after they sign their contracts. And if you want to enjoy your food, don't eat too much. As I'm going to take you out to dinner after. Oh, okay, Ivan. Now listen to me, the Hollywood actors, obviously. Yeah, okay, don't eat too much. Ivan's taking us out to dinner. Yeah, like they're going to be hungry. Take them out to dinner. They enjoy their food, obviously. Boston Pizza. Boston Pizza has amazing food. It's a bar restaurant, right? A big bar restaurant chain in Canada. They have good food. And for the greatest gift, I'll be going to Montana's. We'll be taking calories all up to Montana's, honestly. Yeah, they have good food there too. Amazing burgers, chicken strips, sandwiches, all that stuff. Salad, all that nice stuff, right? Yeah, ribs. You don't want them wasting your food. Yeah, I don't mind if you waste a bit of food if you're full, but like if there's a bunch of food left, they just wasted my money. That's why if they're full, they won't be able to eat much of their food. That's why don't eat too much. Eat like your breakfast, and that's it. Don't eat too much. And around 3 o'clock, they'll be hungry again, and they'll enjoy their food, and they'll finish all their food, or the majority of their food. They'll finish, obviously. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of leftovers if you're full. That's fine. But like if you waste a lot of food, that's when I can get pissed off. Because I spent like $1,000+ on this. I don't want them wasting my money, obviously. That's why I don't eat too much. Ivan will be taking you out to dinner. I know you'll be taking out to dinner after you guys sign your contract. I know you guys are excited to be a part of this amazing Zane's movie, but after you sign your contract, I'll take you out to nice dinner, obviously. Which is nice, obviously. When you sign a Hollywood actor, he signs his mega deal, he's happy. It doesn't hurt to take them out to dinner, Ivan. Well, you give them a good experience. And I'll be trying to do, by the way. And after that, you part it up at your house or your yacht, right? Depending on the time of the year, obviously. Yeah. As in Hollywood, I'm pretty sure the executives, they take actors out to dinner sometimes too. I saw pictures of Kevin Feige. He took some of the Marvel stars out to dinner. Yeah, like in Hollywood, the executives also take the Hollywood actors out to dinner too sometimes. And they also part it up at their house too. But they don't own a $1 billion house, those executives now. They own like 11 million, 10, $8 million house in Hollywood, $20 million house in Hollywood. EVs own a $1 million house, and the actors get to part up that. And that's a nice perk. Parting up at a $1 billion house, that's a nice perk. I'm gonna call it the takeouts. You're gonna see a documentary, the takeouts. Yeah. So Peter Jackson will be staying in a hotel. Yeah, he'll be staying in a hotel with Frad and Guillermo del Toro for like a good year. And Barry Osborne and John Howe and Alan Lee. They'll be staying in a hotel too. But John Howe and Lee will only be staying in a hotel for maybe like a few months, maybe 3, 4 months. Once the concert arts are done, I'll send them back home. I won't need them anymore. They'll be staying in Vancouver for maybe 4 months. And once the concert arts are done, then we send them back home. But the other guys have to stay for a good year. And I'll have them stay in a suite, like a $1,000 a night luxury suite in a Vancouver luxury hotel. You know, will be staying obviously for a year. I'll tell the team, yeah, make sure you rent a hotel with an indoor pool, with a jacuzzi, and Peter and them will be staying in suites. That way they have a good experience during the first year. It won't cost much. It'll cost me maybe $6, $7 million, $8 million in costs for the hotel stays. It's pocket change. I have a $1 million budget. Easy to afford it. Yeah. Yeah. And Mel Gibson and Ryan will also be staying in a hotel too if I choose Mel Gibson, obviously. Nice and Sarah. Yeah. Will you cover their feeding? Yeah, their feeding's paid for. They have 24-hour limo services to take them to my office in the morning, take them back home, take them to the restaurant. I'll have them eat at a luxury buffet. They have a VIP pass at a luxury buffet restaurant in Vancouver for breakfast, dinner, and dessert. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those guys get the VIP pass. Or for breakfast, they can just have an all-you-can-eat buffet in the hotel, and then for lunch and dinner, they go to the restaurant, and they get the buffet restaurant and get their food, all you can eat every day, obviously. But if they want to go to the theaters or go to the bar and everything and have drinks with each other. That's your own money. I'm not paying for you right now. You have to pay with your own money. Obviously, I'm not paying for you. There's a high chance Peter Jackson will take Barry Osborne and even George Lucas. George Lucas is rich. He might take some of those guys out to beer because those guys are rich. George is even richer than Peter Jackson, right? Yeah, he can easily. Sometimes he'll probably be taking those guys out to beer and everything, and I will too sometimes too. I'll take Peter Allen or Mel Gibson out to beer sometimes at the bar. And they'll be part of a lot of parties with me, obviously. So I'm sorry, you have a blast, man. That's why Peter Jackson was big. I reckon next week. I'm like, no, Peter, you're not good for next week. Ivan, please, man. I'm willing to take a pay cut. I'll just produce with you. I know, Peter, you want to work for me, but like, you made your money off the things, and we just retire, enjoy your life with your family, man. Don't even go back to Hollywood. Yeah. Mel Gibson will back you. I'm like, no, Mel, you're not good for the Great Escape. Okay. You're getting old. I recommend you retire. Mel will be like pushing about 80 when the movie project's done. He'll be old, man. That's why I'm like, yeah, Mel, you're done. I think you should just retire. Enjoy the millions you made off the movie with your family, Mel. 100%, yeah. So, sorry. Yeah, that's how Mimi live life, man. That's why Mimi cries, obviously. She wants to live that life with me, obviously. Yeah, I don't want you selling out and sharing with the world. I want to live that life. I want freedom with you, Ivan. So she's scared I might chicken out and sell. That's why she cries every day. Yeah, does Ivan really have the balls to save me, man? And I do. I actually choose the other choice. I don't choose to sell. I choose the other choice. I know that the gatekeepers are going to destroy my life if I sell, man. I'm not going to have those guys do me, man. No way. I don't want to share with Victoria Justice. You guys are fucking crazy people. I want her all to myself. I'm a one woman kind of guy. There you go. If he doesn't want one chick touching me, man, me sharing Victoria Justice will be crushed, knowing that many women are fucking her husband. Victoria Justice doesn't want one chick touching me, man. Because I'm BJ's baby. She doesn't want, yeah, I don't want one chick touching me. That drives me crazy. Yeah, because BJ's a crazy woman. Yeah, Ivan, even if you only have one girlfriend, I'm going to give you hell for it, Ivan. Because Victoria Justice doesn't want one chick touching me. There they go. I'm BJ's baby, obviously. She doesn't want one woman touching her husband, obviously, right? She's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's an envy the gay topic. Yeah, it's an envy, obviously. They don't want me. They just can't stand the fact that me controlling my own money. That's number one. And me being a multi-billionaire. Yeah, I don't want you being a multi-billionaire. I don't mind you being a multi-billionaire, maybe worth like $50 million. I don't want you being a multi-billionaire. I'm envious, man. I don't want you living that life with PJ. Because they know with $20 million, like you're living the life of that money, man. $18 million, you're living the life of that money. Get your high-end cars. You know Transformers, those high-end cars. Yeah, me and VJ will get high-end cars like that. Yeah, they don't want me getting those high-end cars and rocking my nice clothes. Well, the clothes, no. Even if you're a multi-millionaire, you can still buy nice clothes. But they know I have an unlimited budget. I can get my high-end cars, my jets, my yachts, and buy my high-end clothes and my shoes. Build my dream $1 billion house, and I can stop my from super in Hollywood. Yeah, they want me to live that life for PJ. Charmar will say the best suites when we travel. Yeah. Stay at the best suites, resorts in all the cities all the countries we travel to. Stay at the suites, man. Yeah, easily afford it. So VG loves traveling. Yeah, Victoria Justice loves traveling. Notice how every year she always goes to a different country. VG loves traveling, obviously, all over the world, right? But she has a budget. She has to be careful how much money she spends. She's not a multi-billionaire, that woman. But my point is, she has money to do stuff at least. But the difference is that she's under the gatekeepers' power control. She got duped by the gatekeepers. Whereas me, I may be poor, but I did not get duped by the gatekeepers. I wrote my Mass House of Azaleas, which I'll be finishing today, by the way. And what? And the masterpiece, and that's Billions for me and BJ. And the brand will be bigger than Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars, obviously. It'll be an amazing brand. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan Envious. I don't want you to live that life with your wife, BJ. Ivan Envious. Ivan Envy. I don't want you living that life. Never envious the gatekeepers. That's why they lock doors on me, man. They have an envy. They don't want me. Yeah, I can't stand the fact of that man, Ivan O'Mara, being small with you with his wife, BJ, being that rich, man. That pisses me off. Yeah, it's envious. Well, I deserve to be that rich, man. I crazy, but you didn't. So you made me the gatekeeper, but you didn't create this place. But you think it's okay for you to make your tens of trillions every year, but it's not okay for me to be my billions like that. I deserve to make that money, man. I created this place. I'm the heir, not you. There you go. Don't hate him, saying, yeah. Ever since you were born, Ivan, they've been making their tens of trillions every year for the past 33 years. Almost 34 years now. And now that you wrote your book and you own the rights, and now they also want to take your money too while they're making all that money around the world every year. No, wait, man. That money's mine. It's not for you. It's for me. Usually it's not for you. Don't hate him, saying, yeah. It's not for you. It's for me. And they know that. They're just greedy pigs, obviously. That's why God gave you the keys, Ivan. That way they can't guard the door on your brand, and you can make your billions, man. If you sell them, Ivan, they now control your life and your career. And if they want to guard the door on your Zane's book, they're gonna do that. Obviously, the publishing house is gonna take all your billions and give you the peanuts. Like, you'll be lucky to make maybe $30, $40 million off your book, Ivan, if you sell. That's a lot of money, but it's not like $18 billion, right? Yeah. And VJ will get into a huge argument. Obviously, if I sold them. VJ's like, Ivan, you fucking stupid. Why the fuck did you sell, man? Like, I'm garbage and trash. I see hell. We're sharing with the world forever. Our relationship was destroyed. Like, yeah, we made $40 million off the book, but like, we don't have our freedom. We're in the Hollywood system, and like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got into a huge argument with VJ. VJ will be crushed. That's why I choose you the choice. I'm brave. I choose you the choice. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that, man. No way. Don't hate me, so yeah. Sorry. I have full creative freedom over my Zanes, man. I don't have to worry about the Hollywood executives breathing down my neck, touching my story, man. Yeah, Peter will tell me, yeah, Ivan, you made the right choice not selling, man. Now the Zanes brand is yours, man. And I have full creative freedom for the movie. I don't have to worry about the executives breathing down my neck in Hollywood. I know, Peter. Mel will tell me that too. I know, Mel, yeah. You don't have to worry about the Hollywood executives breathing down your neck, Ivan. The brand's yours, and you have total creative freedom over your brand. Yes, I do. Will you be breathing down Peter's neck? No, I will not be breathing down Peter's neck or Mel Gibson's neck. I'll let them do their thing. Because I co-wrote the story with them, we have the same vision, and the cons are together. We have the same vision for the movie. I'll let them do their thing and take their notes. But what I might do is I might go over some of their notes, and if I think I should add stuff, I'll let them know. I probably will be going over a little bit of their notes, obviously. But we have the same vision. We co-wrote the screenplay together, so we have the same vision. That's why it's good to co-write with Peter and Mel. Where you have the same vision, you know the ins and outs of your story. Obviously. And you show Peter and Mel Prince of Egypt, the idea for the Exodus. You know what I'm saying? That way you give them ideas. Peter's Ivan, thank you, man. You gave me some ideas for the Exodus. I'm scared with torches. I'm like, no, Ivan, this is going to be a mountain. That's Lord of the Rings. Nothing's Lord of the Rings. Masterpiece, man. Evan. Better than Lord of the Rings, man. I can't wait for this movie. I know, Peter, relax, calm down. All right, man, this is gonna be a masterpiece, Ivan. Like, I'm pitching all this in my mind. This is gonna be better than Lord of the Rings. I'll be better than Lord of the Rings. Peter, are you more excited for my movie or Lord of the Rings? Ivan, you fucking kidding me? I'm way more excited for your movie, man. You're acting as a lead, Ivan. It's Prince Tactics. And BJ, your wife is Lithia, man. And you gave me on the budget. You paid me more money. I'm way more hyped for that. The buzz is crazy. I'm way more hyped for your movie than I was Lord of the Rings, Ivan. This is my ultimate dream project, Ivan. Yeah. Peter will tell me, yeah, Ivan, I'm way more hyped for saying this than I was even Lord of the Rings when like 30 something years ago. Yeah. 35 years or whatever it is. People tell me that. And it'll work much harder for me than he did Lord of the Rings. Mel Gibson will work his ass off for me too, more than he did for Passion of the Christ or Braveheart. Because I'm paying those guys the big bucks, man, a lot of money. Huge mega deals for those guys, right? Pay them a lot of money, they work hard for me. Yeah. Sarah. Evan. That's why the Hollywood actors are gonna beg, obviously, after Zanus. They have a blast, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. I just experienced our worldwide fame with Ivan. I don't want to go back to Hollywood and be left behind. And Ivy can easily pay me more than what Hollywood could pay me. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. Yeah, they're gonna beg, man. Even though they're getting all these offers in Hollywood, they're still gonna beg. They'd rather work for me than work. Their agents are gonna tell them, yeah, beg your ass off Ivy to resign you. Their company blows out of the water. This is your ticket out. They can easily pay you more. Beg, guys. And they might resign you. Just beg your ass off. And the actors all beg. The agents and managers are gonna tell the actors to beg, obviously. Yeah, guys, beg your ass off. Beg. You know. And the agents might even try to convince me to recast them. Ivan, you should recast this actor for the next movie, man. They're amazing actors. I'm like, no, guys, they're not good for the next movie. I'm not gonna have guys like that. Right? Yeah. Yeah. The actors want to work for me till they die. Yeah, yeah. I just want a career for Skiv SOURCE. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan. I want to just work for you because I can easily pay them more money. They're making way more money when they're making Hollywood, better perks. They want to be part of that fame with me, man. Yeah, as long as I'm in your movie, my career feels like it means something. It means a lot. When I'm in Hollywood, I don't have that feeling. It feels meaningless because my career is the side attention, and you and VJ's career is the main event. It's not fair, Ivan. They have those thoughts, right? Yeah, it's not fair. That's why they beg, obviously, but they're not good for the great sake of Keanu Reeves. I keep saying that you're not good for the great sake of Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry. And Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck, and all of them, Matt Damon can beg, dude. They're not good for the romance story. I know they're gonna beg, but I'm like, guys, man, you're not good for the next movie, man. You're not good at all. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Yeah, why would those A-list actors beg? Because I paid them. They don't make that in Hollywood, man. Yeah, Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, and Ben Affleck sound like a $130-something million deal, which is like $90 million in their American money. Almost $100 million in American money. They don't make that in Hollywood. They make like they're 15, 20, 25 in Hollywood, those guys. And Keanu Reeves signed is like $220 million deal. They know they're not going to make this in Hollywood. And yeah, Ivan's company is better in Hollywood. You pay more money, better perks, crazier fame, behind the scene fame, right? I had a blast being a part of all the fans, the crazy fans, interviewing us, training on X, and videos and pictures of us training on X, main event around the world. Like, I had a blast. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. I want to be saved. I want to work for Ivan. They're all going to want to work for me for the rest of their life until they pass away, man. They're going to tell me, yeah, I don't want to go back, man. You got me out. I don't want to go back, man. You can pay me way more money, and your company blows out of the water, better technology with movies. I don't want to go back, Ivan. Begging, some of them might even cry. I'm like, look, you can cry all you want. You're not good for the next movie. I'm not gonna have guys do like that. Don't hate him, yeah. Sarah. they're really gonna beg them, man. Like when they beg, they're not playing around. They're being very sincere. And their agents are gonna tell them, yeah, guys, beg. Like, appeal to sympathy and pity. Just beg your ass off. Maybe Ivan and BJ might resign you. That's what the agents and managers are gonna tell them, obviously. And they all beg, obviously, because I got them out. They don't want to go back to the game child systems. I'm sorry, I don't make them say, yeah. I could pay them more. Yeah. Yeah, man, I just want to work for Ivan, be a phase movie star for his movies. And just, I'd have my freedom and live that based on my family. Go back to the Hollywood system and make way less money. And have side fame be left behind. Yeah. They'd rather work for me, obviously. That's why they're all begging, obviously, hard. Hollywood actors. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Never experienced fame like that before, those Hollywood actors. Yeah, I never experienced fame like this before. This is crazy. It's worldwide fame. I'm trending every day wherever I go. People are interviewing me down the streets wherever I go, and someone that's trying on Next Man. Like, I never experienced kind of fame like that before. Yeah, never experienced that kind of fame before, right? Yeah. That's why they're begging us. That's why BJ made that Baron song. Duh. Being her boss, obviously. And all the Hollywood actors, agents are networking in Hollywood. All the actors are networking in Hollywood, all the chosen actors. It's crazy for Zanus. Yeah. Because guaranteed during the 4 years, the Hollywood actors will be invited to parties in Hollywood, right? They have the VIP to the parties. And when they go to the parties, obviously that's when all the Hollywood actors are networking with them. It's crazy, man. Yeah, because they all want out. Yeah, I want out of Hollywood. I want to work for Ivan and BJ. Fuck Hollywood. Ivan can easily pay us way more money and bigger budget movies. And I want to experience that worldwide fame with them. Better perks. I want out, man. Yeah, they all want out. But if you're not chosen for the movie, then yeah. They know the chances being on movies are high. That's why they network, obviously. Hopefully, if this guy gives Ivan and BJ word, they might consider us. That's why they're begging for word, obviously. All the Hollywood actors will be begging to say such a word. It's crazy. Networking frenzy in Hollywood, right? Yeah. Idris Elba will be bombarded. Andy Serkis, Angelina Bassett, Idris Elba, and Don Cheadle will be bombarded by all the bigger A-listers. And the bigger A-listers are even going to beg the B-list actors. Like Yvonne, Joe J. Delman, they're going to beg those guys too. Carl Urban's in a small A, so they're going to beg him for word. Laurie Acker's going to beg him and Andy Serkis for word, but they're not going to give word to those guys because they're selfish, obviously. Yeah, I don't want you guys being lefty like us. I'm not giving you word, man. Yeah. And John Boyega, who's like a hybrid rising star, smaller A-lister, the Star Wars actors like Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, they're going to beg him for word, man. It's crazy. But he won't give word, John Boyega, because he's selfish, obviously. I'm not giving you word. If I ask you for word, you wouldn't give me word either. I'm not giving you word, man. But they're going to really beg them for word. And the actors might be a little bit annoyed. But they're like, holy shit, this is crazy, man. All the Hollywood actors are networking with us, man. This is crazy, man. They want to be in the Ivy movie so bad. Yeah, they do, man. They want out, man. Yeah, of the Hollywood system, right? Because they know I can pay them more. Yeah, the agent's like, yeah, if what Ivan said in his video is true, his company's blowing all the water. You can easily pay you guys more money than what Hollywood pay you guys, man. He's willing to give you film profits. And their film profits is unlimited, Ivan BJ's. Their game profits, their merch profits. They can easily pay you more, yeah, than what Hollywood can pay you, honestly. And give you better perks, and they have more. They can easily make bigger budget movies. So it's blowing Hollywood water. It's not just the actors, the directors are going to network too with my directors too. All the directors of Hollywood are going to network with Peter or Mel, man. It'll be crazy whoever I choose, right? Yeah. I choose Mel, all of the directors are networking with Mel Gibson. It's crazy, man. James Cameron, Denis Villeneuve, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, they're all there for these guys. Because they went out. They know I can pay them more than what they're making in Hollywood. Sorry. Yeah. Mel, man, you're fucking lucky, man. You're directing that movie. Yeah, I saw your deal. You signed a mega deal. Yeah, I signed like a $550 million deal, which is $400 million in American money. Like, we don't make that in Hollywood, Mel. Yeah, you signed a mega deal. You know, I even gave you a $3 million budget for Zanus. Yeah, you did. Holy shit! I wish I can have that budget for Avatar. James Cameron will tell them that. They're all envious directors. Because every director's dream is to get paid and to have an unlimited budget like that, right? They can do whatever they want to do for the movie. Unlimited resources and budget for the movie, obviously. Yeah. So, Sarah, how much would make the Great Escape for, Ivan? Probably 800 million. 800 million. That's enough for the Great Escape I'll make it for. Because you have to create room to pay Matt Damon and Brie Larson and all those guys, Paul Bettany and Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck, like more money for their base. I have to make it for more money. That way I have more room to pay them their money, obviously. Yeah, because they're going to be affecting my budget a little bit, right? Yeah. Yeah. How much money you put towards visual effects for the Great Escape? Maybe 200 million around there. I'll put towards visual effects. That's enough, right, for a secret agent movie. 200 million around there towards visual effects for the Great Escape. I'll put. That's enough, obviously. 200 to 250 million. I can put towards visual effects. That way, you get an amazing experience, like James Bond, John Wick on steroids. Like the car chase scenes, the gun scenes, the fighting scenes. Yeah. Will you tell David S. Goyer, Jonathan Nolan, you want it epic? Yeah, I want like a good maybe 2 hours of just non-stop action, guys, like a thrill ride. It's a fun like entertainment movie. Okay, Ivan, you want it like something like Mission Impossible? Yeah, me and Vijay, we jump off buildings, car chases, running scenes, fighting scenes, gun scenes. It's crazy, and we do all these amazing stunts. Keanu Reeves on do all these amazing stunts. That way, it's an epic, entertaining movie, obviously. You want just non-stop. Yeah, once we find the economy's dirty and we're on the run, it's non-stop action for like 2 hours, guys. That way, it's a fun, entertaining ride of a lifetime when you watch the movie. Okay, Ivan. That way, you give Keanu Reeves and all a lot of scenes as the villains in the movie, obviously. Got some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, sick movie for the Great Escape. And watch out for Keanu Reeves, Ivan. He's a greedy pig. You might want 200, 250 million of film profits. I'm like, no, Keanu Reeves, you get 140. That's enough. And if he gets very greedy, I can give Keanu Reeves even 150 of the film profits if you want. But I'm not going to go any higher than 150 million film profits for him. That's enough for Keanu Reeves, man. I'm not going to have to do it, man. You can pay him like his 12, 13 million for the game. And like 10 million for the merch. I'm not giving him royalties for the merch in the game because I already gave him 100, like 40, 50 million of the film profits. It's enough. But his agent might push for 50 million for the game, 50 million for the merch. I'm like, no, guys, you're getting greedy, man. Ivan, it's nothing. I know it's nothing, but Keanu Reeves is not worth that. Keanu Reeves is not worth a $300 million contract, and he knows it. He's not worth that, man. 200 million is around the range he's worth. That's how much he made for the Matrix. I'm not going to overpay Keanu Reeves. I'm doing like that, man. No way, man. Obviously, some Sarah. But Keanu Reeves, Ivan, it's a deal, man. That's a lot of money. I don't even make this a lot. Yeah, I only made this for the Matrix. But after that, I never made this money. Yeah, Keanu Reeves sound like a $220 million deal. It's a massive contract for Keanu Reeves, right? His age, that's a deal. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, Keanu Reeves doesn't make this out. Yeah, it's a huge deal. Because it's pocket change, compared to how much money me and Vijay are making, that's why their agents want more money, obviously. Because Keanu Reeves' $200 million deal is pocket change to me and Vijay's deal. Me and Vijay signed a multi-billion deal about it for the Great Escape 2. I don't know, a $30 billion deal for the movie watching game for the Great Escape. $35 billion deal. So compare that to $200 million is pocket change. But I'm still making sure Keanu Reeves gets paid. Obviously, as my star villain of the movie. You know, if it's a deal, sign me up. He signs that contract, Keanu Reeves. You get the news and the whole world's like, holy shit, man, Keanu Reeves signed a mega like $200 million deal, man. Ivan's coming balls out, right? All the actors are shocked. You see Matt Damon's contract, Ben Affleck's contract, they signed like 135, 36, 37 million dollar deals. They signed mega deals, those guys. Man, Ivan's coming balls out of the wire, man. Like all those actors are getting paid. Even Brie Larson, all of them signed mega deals. Yeah, man. He signed mega deals. So not the kind of money the bigger A's are making, they also signed mega deals. Like 30-something million deals. Like huge deals, man. Those guys signed, right? Yeah. John Krasinski sounded like a 50-something million deal. Yeah, he's a bigger A-lister, but he's a lower ranked one. That's why I'm paying him a bit less. But even he signed a mega deal too. They all signed mega deals, those guys. That's why they're gonna beg, because they know I can pay them more than Hall can pay them. Like, how many blows hot water? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Blows hot water. Some sour. Who will sign the biggest movie contract ever in history? Well, Peter Jackson, as my director, signed the biggest ever. He signed like a 1.6 billion deal. But in terms of actors, it'll be Dwayne Johnson if he's chosen for that movie. He signed like a 30 million deal, a mega deal. Dwayne Johnson signed, obviously. And Will Smith is up there too. Like Will Smith, I'll sign him to the Keanu Reeves deal. Give him like 150 million in film profits if he's chosen. I'm not paying Will anymore if he wants more, because I know Will's a greedy pig, man. Will's the kind of guy, if you don't pay him what he wants, he can get like angry and that kind of stuff. I'm like, Will, if you're angry, go work in Hollywood and make less money like I'm paying you. I'm not gonna pay you like $250 million in film profits. You're crazy. You're not worth that. You get 140, 150. That's enough for you. Stop being greedy. Don't make this in Hollywood. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, you sound like a $220 million deal. It's a lot of money for you, Will. Stop being greedy. You know? Whereas Dwayne Johnson's not like a 400 something deal. It's not a huge deal. Yeah. I'm paying him a lot because he's so big, man. He'll be like a billionaire by then. That's what you have to pay him. If I choose Dwayne Johnson for the Him That movie, obviously he can't take any offers in Hollywood, right? His agent will, yeah, Ivan, don't worry about it. We won't take any offers in Hollywood. You made sure Dwayne Johnson's taken care of. This is way more money than what he makes for all his movies in 1 year in Hollywood. We won't take any offers out. Yeah, Dwayne. Like, I'm paying you $400 as my star actor, as the captain on the boat. You can't take any offers in Hollywood. You have to be exclusively working for Skiv SOURCE. I pay you $400. You have to be focused on my movie, not Hollywood. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll decline the Hollywood offers. Fuck Hollywood. I don't want to work there anyways. I'd rather work for you, and I'm making way more enough money. He's like, holy shit, I'm $400. He's like, holy shit. He's like, sign me up, Ivan. He's shocked, obviously. He doesn't make that Hollywood, Dwayne. Dwayne peaked at $88 million for all his movies in 2024. I'm paying him $400-something million in Canadian money, which is like $300-something million is American money. It's not a $300-something deal in American money. He doesn't make that Hollywood, Dwayne Johnson. That's why I need him exclusively working for my movie. You can't take offers in Hollywood, Dwayne. I know Hollywood will be throwing you a lot of offers. You have to decline it. Once filming is done, then you can take offers in Hollywood. I'm sorry. Yeah. Because I'm paying him $400. That's enough money for him to decline offers, because Hollywood doesn't pay Dwayne that. So I'm paying him so much money that he can decline the offers in Hollywood. That way he's exclusively working on my movie. He's not depressed or tired or distracted by other movie projects. I'm sorry. And you have to come on time, Dwayne. I heard Dwayne comes late to set and everything. For my movie, you can't do that. You have to be on time. Like, you're my star actor for the movie. I'm paying a lot of money. You gotta be on time, Dwayne. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the boss. We gotta listen to me. Like, oh, I'm saying, yeah. If it's time to work, you gotta work, man. That's how it works, right? I heard Dwayne's a very, very hard worker, but he comes late sometimes on set and everything. You can't do it for my movie, Dwayne. You gotta be on time. For the movies, I'm sorry. Yeah. You have to be on time for the movie. Which he will, because I paid him the big bucks, man. Yeah, Ivan paid me a $40 million deal. It's a massive contract. Like, he's making sure I'm taken care of. He paid me all this money and giving me all these nice perks. He saved my ass. I'm gonna be on time, and I want you to work your ass off. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna work my ass off for you. And he destroys the role of the captain on the boat, obviously, Dwayne. He works harder for me than he even does in Hollywood, because I paid him way more money than what he makes in Hollywood. Dwayne peaks at like $30 million in Hollywood for a salary. And for royalties, he might get maybe 20, 30 million in royalties, Dwayne, if he gets royalties. Because nowadays, Hollywood does give a lot of Hollywood actors points, obviously, in Hollywood nowadays. Whereas back in the day, they never did that. But nowadays, a lot of Hollywood actors do get points for movies. Sometimes they don't, but I gave Dwayne points, like $330 million of the box office, film profit points, working away box office points. You have to be on time, you have to work hard. Dwayne, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'll have Will Smith compete with Dwayne for the captain on the boat, obviously. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sick movie too for that. That movie, yeah, man, that's a sick movie. Yeah. All right, that's a cool idea. There's vampires in this mysterious island. Yeah, I think something like King Kong. There's this mysterious island. There's vampires living on that island. Yeah, man. It's a huge island. There's vampires living there. We have to survive and fight them off. They got a sick movie for that, man. And Dwayne Johnson will be the badass captain, or Will Smith with a shotgun, and they fight off the vampires. Right? Like, yeah, sick movie. Yeah. Well, our movies will be long. Yeah, all my movies will be 3+ hours long. Obviously, Zane's will be long, like Lord of the Rings, even longer. The Great Escape. I'm going to tell Jonathan Nolan and David S. Gore, I want this to be a 3 hour, 30 to 4 hour movie. Okay, Ivan. Yeah, that way you give these actors more scenes. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, 3.5 hour to 4 hour movie, guys. Okay, Ivan. That way you tell the story. And they're unique. I want it to be 3 hours. The Hit Hour, I want it to be a good 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's a long movie. All I know is it'll be long. Because 2 hours of Ivan VJ is nothing. You gotta have at least a 3+ hour movie. Obviously. And that way I can give the Hollywood actors a bit more scenes, obviously, right? For the movie. I pay them a lot of money. You gotta give them their time to shine, right? Yeah, I mean VJ are the leads, but I want them to have almost as much scenes as us guys. Give them their time to shine. I pay them a lot of money. You gotta give them these guys their time to shine, obviously. In the movie. So none of the Hollywood actors will be the leads in your movie. No. Me and VJ are the leads, but they're supporting characters and they have a big part to play in the plot. It's like the Matrix. Like Keanu Reeves is the lead of the Matrix, but yet Morpheus and Trinity are supporting characters and they have almost as much scenes as Keanu Reeves. Obviously, right? Yeah, you have somebody similar to the Hollywood actors. They're supporting lead characters. They have a lot of scenes in the movie too, obviously. But me and VJ are all the leads, obviously. That's my point, right? Will you ever do a movie where you and VJ are not the leads? No. Me and VJ will always be the leads of the movie. But they're supporting leads. They have almost as much scenes as we do, obviously. You guys from Sarah? Yeah, me and VJ have to be the face of the movie, man. We're the boss. And if you want to protect your investment, Ivan, you got to be the face of the movie. You and VJ have to be the face of the movie, obviously. That way you can protect your investment. Because the Hollywood actors are not guaranteed box office draws. They can sell their movies, but some of their movies flop, obviously, sometimes too, right? So it's like, to reduce the risk, you and VJ should be the leads, obviously. Give me a second, I have to use the bathroom. Sorry for the long wait. I had to use the bathroom. I'll tell you what I did. It's gross. I had to use the bathroom, obviously, right? It's yeah. That's why Skiv will blow out the water, obviously. They blow out the water. Skiv's entertainment, right? Alright, even Dwayne Johnson will beg. Oh yeah, he will. He'll beg too. All the Hall of Actors will beg. Even the big guys will beg. Why, Ivan? Because my company blows out the water and they don't want to be left behind. They want to be safe, obviously. They know I can pay them more. Don't forget that, right? Where's my lighter? The Hall of Actors know I can pay them more. That's why they're all begging, obviously. Alright, what's the main reason why they're begging? They don't want to be left behind. That's number one. The second reason, because my company blows out the water. I can pay them more, give them better perks. That's why they're begging, obviously. Bigger budget movies, better technology. That's why they're all begging on it. My company is Hollywood on steroids. It's the new Hollywood. It's Skiv Entertainment. That's why they're begging. They know I can pay them more. Dwayne Johnson will never make $400 in Hollywood. No, like he'll peak at maybe $40, $50 million in Hollywood, Dwayne Johnson. And if he gets royalties, he might get maybe 20, 25, 30 million royalties. I can easily pay him way more than what Hollywood would pay him then. He knows it. That's why he's begging, honestly. If I choose him, or Will Smith. Will Smith will beg too. I don't know if I choose Will, right? Will Smith knows he won't make $220 million in Hollywood. No, man, he'll make he's like 20 in Hollywood. And sometimes you might get royalties, maybe 50 million, 30 million royalties, but it's not the royalties he made for my movie. He used to pay him more. Will Smith, he knows it. That's why they're all begging. Obviously, they don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. They know their careers are a side pension when they go back to Hollywood, right? Yeah, man. That's why they're all begging. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Ivan, which actors are the luckiest? Oh, the Zanus actors are the luckiest. But the Great Escape actors are luckier in the sense of contracts. I'm paying them more money than what the Zanus stars are making. But in terms of the journey and the buzz and the fame, the Zanus stars are the luckiest, obviously. Because Zanus is a special story, it's a masterpiece. Everything of them are going to be walking devils and demons. They're going to be fighting those devils and demons, be part of that horror journey with me. They're the luckiest, obviously. Yeah, Zanus will have the craziest buzz on all my movies, man. My first movie, and it's the greatest story ever told. Zanus will have crazier buzz than the Great Escape. They're unique, and the Hip-Hop movie will have crazier buzz, a bit crazier buzz. All I movies have crazy buzz, but Zanus will have crazy buzz. It's like bringing the Bible to life, man. Everything number of devils and demons, looking at an amazing story. Yeah, man, they're lucky those Zanus stars. That's why all the Hollywood actors are gonna envy them, obviously, because they're part of that. They're going on that journey with me right now. Like Oscar Isaac, Aaron Jarvis, tell John, man, John, you're fucking lucky, man. You get to be part of that amazing story. Yeah, I heard the budget's $3 billion. Yeah, it's a $3 billion budget. Holy shit. You know, Ivan showed me the concert pictures of Eric, man. He's fucking scary, man. That's a devil, man. We're gonna be fighting the most movie history. That's what he told us. Man, John, you're lucky, man. You get part of that amazing story. And we did that shitty Star Wars sequel mess. Yeah. Zanus is a much better story than the Star Wars sequel mess, right? Yeah. Some sound. Yeah. Everyone knows that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying you 20. Stop being greedy. Some sour. John May is a greedy pig. Be careful with John May. He's greedy too. Everyone knows that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying you 20. Stop being greedy. You're not worth 20, John. I'm not going to overpay you now if you do it that way. No way. Well, the agents say it's nothing. Yeah, they might tell me, Ivan, it's nothing, man. I know it's nothing, but John Vega's not worth that, man. He's not worth $20 million. I'm not paying him 20. No, he gets 10. That's enough. I'm not giving John Vega 20 million in film profits. You guys are getting greedy, man. I'm sorry. You didn't make this for Star Wars. Yo, I made like $1.7 million for Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, you made like $1.7 million for Rise of Skywalker. John, I'm paying you a 27, 28 million deal. You combine early. That's enough money for you. I'm not paying more money. This is how much age has been in Hollywood, John. Yeah, paying you a lot of money. It's a deal. It's a deal, man. I'm saying, I really do. John Vegas has that contract here. Will Peter tell you to go for Russell Crowe? Yeah, he might. But Russell Crowe's more expensive. I have to put more money into the budget to pay him, obviously. He's $100 million deal, but I mean, he has to lose weight for the role, too. He's a bit big right now. Yeah, he has to drop like 30 pounds for the role, obviously, Russell Crowe, if I choose him. But chances are I'm going to choose Don Cheadle. He's cheaper. Don Cheadle's cheaper than Russell Crowe, right? Yeah, Russell Crowe's more expensive. Yeah. Guys in Sarah? Yeah. Well, Peter Jackson tell you this is better than the Rings. Yeah, he might. All right, man. You're looking at a better movie trilogy than Lord of the Rings, Ivan. The Exodus, the captured scene, the dungeon scene, the light behind the walls. Man, you're looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. This is going to be better than Lord of the Rings. I don't think it's better than the Rings. A masterpiece. Mel will tell me that too if I choose Mel. Yeah. Yeah. That's why Scottsdale will have the water. And Zane's really great when she's ever made. Anyways, guys, this is where I talk for an hour. That's good enough. Hope you guys know the show. So I'm signing off. Peace. Peace out, guys. Happy New Year's.